Right now, I really wish that it were about noontime. Right at that point where summer's just kind of beginning to come out of spring. And that it were sunny and warm. And I could just lay down on a nice, soft, round, grassy hill. Just lay back and close my eyes. Just kind of bathe. That's what I wish I could do right now. Oh well. So everybody, it's Monday, and I confess I am not exactly in a vlog making mood right now. Fortunately, I do have plenty to talk about, seeing as I just got back from break and from a whole week of seeing Miranda and Sarah and Alicia and my family back at home, which was quite nice. Sarah, your accent was so gangsta, and your rap and a bonsai is not a little purple magnetic monkey thing. It's a tree. It's a tree that grows, and people like to grow it in different shapes. It naturally grows like on the side of a mountain or something. It's Japanese, I think. It looks something like that. Bonsai. And the Francis's vlog. Thank you, my pleasure. It was nice to see Victoria and Grace come on your vlog. And your Korean accent was just delightful. Made me laugh. In a good way. A very good way. It was wonderful. For the vlog that was shared by Miranda and Sarah, I despair at your rapping assignment. The night that you told me that I was going to be having to do that, I had a little reenactment of Francis's not being able to go to sleep for thinking about the vlog, but for me it was more not being able to sleep, being distracted constantly with thoughts about what the heck am I going to write a rap about. But then, after I'd been doing that for about an hour, something like that, then I grabbed a pencil from my drawer and a paper and started writing something down, and I don't think it's very good. And it's not all the way finished either, so the rap thing is going to come next vlog. It will be ready then. Kara, it was very sad not to see a vlog from you. Just very sad. Don't ever do that again. Sarah, for your would you rather. See, would I rather be a circus acrobat or a scuba diver? That's a tough one. You know, I don't really swim, but one would assume that if I was a scuba diver, I would be able to swim. Otherwise, I wouldn't be a scuba diver. And if I was a circus acrobat, similarly, I would be able to do flips and stuff. I think I'm going to have to go with the scuba diver. Partially because of what I've heard about circus life. From what I've heard, it sounds really tough. And scuba diving? I don't know, maybe I could make discoveries. Probably not, but, you know. Maybe. That sounds exciting. I've always been enamored of those little glowing jellyfishy things that just kind of float around, and I liked watching Nova about stingrays and that kind of stuff. I always liked that, so maybe I'd like being a scuba diver. My week at home finished out with a bit of a bang. Had two little birthday party-ish things. One with all of my friends, and that was a combination Alicia and me party. Because Alicia's actually 19 now, and I'm gonna be. Yeah, that was fun. It was gonna be all sad and everything, because as it was working out, it looked like Alicia was going to be leaving just a few minutes after Miranda got there. So we wouldn't all be together for much longer than it took us to have cake and open presents. But thanks to the really dense whiteout fog that we got that night, Alicia was stuck at my house. And so we got to spend a bit more time together than that. That was probably not so much of a blessing for her, considering she had to leave really early the next morning. But it was a blessing for me because I got to see her a few minutes longer. So that was a fun party. And then yesterday, had my little bitty personal family party thing going on. At which I ought to say, just because it was completely well, no, it wasn't very unexpected actually, but it was cool. I got a vacuum cleaner. I got my own upright vacuum cleaner. I'm thankful for that. Thank you, family. Another cool thing that happened over break was that I got to see 1 1/4 kind of musicals, high school musical things. The quarter-ish one was, I didn't actually see the musical itself, but I got to go see the musical practice of the musical that my brother's in. They're doing Back to the 80s. It's taking a bunch of popular 80s music and just kind of puts them all together in a musical somehow. Kind of like Across the Universe, how they took all the Beatles music, only this one's taking just more 80s music. And yeah, so I really don't have any idea what it's about or how they managed to tie all these together, because the rehearsal that I went to go see was only songs and dances, but it was really cool anyway. The other musical I went to go see was Guys and Dolls by a nearby high school. I know some people there, and so yeah, went to go see the play, Guys and Dolls, and it was just marvelous. They had such a great cast, and it was just delightful. That was kind of part of the birthday party, so Sarah and Alicia were there, and along with all my family, except for my dad. My grandpa was in the pit band. Sorry. It was his last year in the pit band, so that made it extra special. Miranda, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yo,